Okay, everybody. Here's an acrylic painting that I did at my lady friend Mercady's house in the Bronx. Mercedes, I call her Mercady, and it's important that I do so. And she has expressed that it's okay for me to do that. And she's just been like an inspiration and a muse in so many ways. A muse and an inspiration is when you have someone, a companion, boyfriend or girlfriend, or lady friend, somebody that not only inspires you but accompanies you in other day-to-day activities, which lead up to your ultimate thing that you like to do. For me, it's art, and that's how I'm working it. Except that I am still to the point where music is a part of these segments, only because I need to sell my paintings. And not just sell them, but have art shows where I have influential members of the community of all aspects, all beliefs, from right wing to left wing to non-political, but people that, not just any people really, because over art, when you discuss and you have an art show, you provide a little bit of snacks, maybe. A lot of the cafes I've sold through, that's the main thing is that the art becomes. And you do have to sell it to an extent because I have to pay bills like anybody else. But the most important thing, even if I don't sell, is for people to come together over the work. And if I end up having a show where I've had it where people don't necessarily buy at the first series of exhibits or shows, and then you get kind of known in the community and let it be known that you really need to sell some paintings, or you won't continue the fun. Really of gathering together, and the enrichment and fun of gathering together over the work and meeting people, which is what it can be, to the point where intelligent people can really get off the ground and start flying around mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically, uplifting our culture over the art, using the art as a catalyst to do so. But you have to sell the work. Which is ABCs, which if you've ever worked in sales, always be closing. That's why I keep on bringing up all the other stuff, which is it's like all of it's nutritious, and you can't just do art just for no other reason than just to sell it and then find somebody. You might end up doing really bad stuff, but you have somebody that for their own ulterior motives of selfishness, maybe they harbor a crush on you, and they say, maybe for 20 years, they'll throw money at your art studio and tell you that what they want. And it's garbage because it's not really what needs to be said, and it doesn't help society. So the way I am starting out is I'm going to just have show after show. And I don't care how humble the show. I don't care this and that, whether I sell it or not. You could say, oh, well, he has the means to do it. Well, yeah, if I have the means to do it, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have show after show. And ultimately, after a few shows, I had a niche in Carolina where I did this. You end up having exhibits where you have a large number of respected directors and creators of all aspects, academicians, scientists, coming together over the artwork, as well as other artists and musicians. And some even express their approval to the extent that they pay good money for paintings. I've sold, the most I've gotten up to this point is $2,400 for Living Waters, which is in a private collection in North Carolina. And it was commissioned on contract and approved on a monthly basis for 3 months, $800 a month. And the contract said, if we don't like it, we'll stop the project. And they even threatened to do it after the second month because there was an issue I felt with the man that it was honoring not being sincere. And he felt the same about me. And then we had a meeting of the minds and had a wonderful, successful unveiling. The painting is at Arbor Acres, and it's in commemoration of David Piner, the director of that retirement community in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, who is now retired, and I hear he's doing theater, and I hope he's doing okay. In the meantime, let's do the music segment with math.